Section 2. How to solve a problem like Himani. This story was inspired by the work of the Walking School Bus (TWSB) during their Himalayan expeditions in 2018. TWSB works towards providing safe transport, nutrition, and innovative literacy programs. Their contest, Search for Jugaad, enabled people to find local solutions to challenges in their community. Read on to see how the children of a school in Kumaon identified and solved one of their biggest problems. 28 March. It's so hot here. Gulu was very naughty today. She climbed up a slant and would not come down. Silly goat. Seema and Gullu had to help me to get her down. March 30. I can see the snow-capped Himalayan peaks, Nandakot, Mektoli, Panchachuli, Chaukhamba. But Kumaon is dry. Gullu and I helped Ija and Bauju. Ija and Bauju are Kumaoni words for mother and father. Get water from the pump down the road or from the stream further down. Oof! Wish the water could reach us directly from the snowy mountains. Drinking water is difficult to get even in January when it snows. April 2. Our 10-day summer workshop with Reena Didi started today. She has come from Mumbai. She asked us thousands of questions. What do you like about school? What do you not like about school? How do you commute to school? Suddenly, turned to me and asked the meaning of my name. Himani means snow. I said, why does she ask so many questions? April 3. What a fun day it was. We played a game. One of us needed to think of a problem that we might have faced and state it in the form of a question. Then another classmate had to ask a question related to it. It was almost like a chain story. We had so many questions. How can we get clean drinking water? Why do we need clean water? Where will the water come from? Why can't we have a pipe straight from the melting glaciers? Why do you ask such questions? Why don't we concentrate on our water problem? Why can't we have a water filter? Where will we get a water filter from? Why can't we make it? Who knows how to make one? April 4. We are surfing the internet when I found this chart. Solve any problem step by step. Identify the problem. Find out everything you can about the problem. Discuss. Decide on the most suitable idea. Try it out. If you succeed, very good. If not, try another idea. Could we really solve a problem using this method? April 6. Worked with Ija and Bauju in the cauliflower patch. Then ran to school for problem-solving day. We went out in pairs to the library and talked to our teachers and to each other. Then we came back to class. Identify. The problem is unfiltered drinking water at school. Students keep falling sick because of this. Find out. Why is getting clean water a problem here? Many streams around Kumaon are supposed to have pure water. There are no streams near our school. Discuss. We found out that some people use cloth. This only filter bigger sediments, not harmful bacteria. Manorma said they have a small water filter at home. Moringa seeds in water pots help purify water, said a teacher. We all drew water filters. We decided we needed one that could be attached to the nozzle of our water drum. Santosh Bhai and Ashish Bhai, our seniors, helped us make a water filter based on our drawings. They have taken a few days off from college to make a water catchment system in our school. The filtered water tasted so fresh and clean. April 11. In the last 3 days, we have done a lot of art. We have applied the problem-solving method to come up with more ideas. Cycle plow. Does not require cattle or a tractor to pull it. Good for narrow-step farms. Bottle torch. Torch made with recycled parts, fitted inside a discarded plastic bottle so that dampness does not spoil it. Dampness spoils battery-operated torches very quickly in this region. Mini irrigator. Drip irrigation for crops like grapes that need soil to stay hydrated. Made with recycled water bottles attached to plants like 4 tubes in April 13. Now that the workshop is over, we are all busy harvesting and packing apricots, pears, apples, and rhododendron flowers. Ija and Baochu are so nimble and good at picking fruits. Not me. Yesterday, I slipped and twisted my ankle while picking fruit. No fracture. Thank God. I wish I had a gadget that could pick fruits for me. Maybe we could train Golu and the other goats to pick fruits. Seriously, how wonderful it would be to have an efficient, safe, eco-friendly apple picking machine. Mala Kumar. Mala Kumar is a writer who enjoys playing with words and with children. Her books include Paper Play, the Happy Maths series, the Rupaiya Paisa series, and Crazy Maisie's Maths Puzzles. The case of the missing water. Where has the water from the villages gone? At first, Ranj just wanted to solve the case because she loved mysteries. But as she goes forward on her quest, she gets more and more upset. Read on to find out why. The tank in Ranj's village was almost dry. Aji began to pray for rain. Amma collected all the buckets and pots and vessels in the house and filled them up. We need to store as much water as we can, she said. Appa collected tools to dig a little deeper.
We just need enough until the rains arrive,
he said. Ranj got out her notebook and pencil. She put on her thinking cap and followed her parents to the tank. She examined the tank bed closely. It was cracked and dusty. Ranj wondered, where did the water in the tank go? Did it run away? Was it stolen? This is a mystery. Ranj loved solving mysteries. Like the time Aji couldn't find her reading glasses. Ranj had found them in her book, marking the page she was reading. Then the other time, why were elephants visiting the ragi fields? Turn out it was because their long trunks could smell the ripening grains all ready to eat. I will find that water, Ranj muttered to herself. Ranj walked to the other side of the tank, past dead fish and dried reeds. Do you know where the water could have gone? Ranj asked a fisherman.
Downstream?
The fisherman suggested. Ranj followed the dry stream bed down the hill. At the bottom was another tank. It had lots of goats, but no water. Ranj asked the goat herd, do you know where the water might be?
Upstream,
the goat herd suggested. That's where I came from, Ranj said. No water there.
Further up then,
the goat herd said.
That's where your water comes from.
Ranj climbed up to the tank. Then she climbed up some more to a tank further up the hill. There was no water, no birds. There was only one person there. Sapna, I can't find any water. Any idea where it's gone? Ranj called to her. She knew Sapna from school. Downstream, Sapna called back. Ranj was suddenly angry. She stomped her foot. No! She shouted. It's not! I have searched and searched. It's not upstream or downstream, got it? How about up there? Sapna suggested. Ranj and Sapna looked up at the sky. The sun glared back at them. Everything was white, hot, and dusty. No, they agreed together. No water there. Ranj collapsed into the boat with Sapna and gnawed on a lotus stem. She was hot and tired. Manju's parents left the village. Ranj said, they went to the city where they have water. Maybe we should all go. You go, Sapna snapped. No one asked you to be here. Fine, Ranj said, and she stomped back home. But it wasn't fine. There was still no water, still no rain. The next day, Ranj brushed her teeth with muddy tank water in a tiny glass. Pooh! She spat. In school, the class was half empty. More families had left the area. Ranj just couldn't bear it. She missed all her friends. In the middle of environmental studies class, she turned and ran out of school. She ran and ran until she was panting. She finally sat at the side of the road. I have to find water, she huffed. Can I help? Said a voice. It was Sapna, who had seen Ranj running away from school. Ranj beamed. Yes, we have to do this properly, Sapna said. Like real sanitary engineers. Like who? Ranj asked. Sanitary engineers build pipes and tanks and drains. I'm going to be one when I grow up, Sapna said. Ranj and Sapna decided to draw a map of their village and all its tanks and streams, showing all the places where the water might have flowed. Where could the water possibly have gone? Finally, they sat back and pored over the map. We haven't seen that tank yet. Ranjana pointed to one of the tanks they had drawn. Let's go! Sapna agreed. Ranj and Sapna began climbing up the hill. The stream here was dry as well. Maybe we shouldn't have missed school. This tank is probably dry as well, Sapna said sadly. When they reached the tank, Ranj and Sapna realized they were wrong. This tank was full. Sapna pointed at a small pump at the end of the lake. There was a tanker just below the bund collecting water as it flowed. A man stood by, guiding the tanker. Mystery solved! Ranj spat. She had never felt so angry after solving a mystery. Where are you taking our water? Ranj wanted to know.
The city.
The man said.
They have more people, so they need more water.
That's not fair, Sapna said. The man shrugged.
That's how it is.
My friend is a sanitary engineer, Ranj yelled. She knows what's fair. The man laughed.
You're just children.
Sapna said quietly. Yes, but I know you can't just take our water away.
Go home.
The man said.
You can't change anything.
We'll break your pump, Ranj shouted, running at the pump with a stick.
Oh,
said the man.
Shouldn't sanitary engineers be building pumps and not breaking them?
Yes, no, not like this, Sapna said unhappily. But Ranj said, I am a detective. I can do what I want. Then Ranj had a better idea. She hugged the pump. You can't turn it on now. Sapna ran up to hug the pump too.
Hey,
said the man. Now he was really angry.
Just go home,
he said. That was when the clouds broke. Thunder roared, lightning slashed, rain poured. Sapna started to laugh. The monsoon is here! Ranj shouted.
I'm going home, even if you want.
The tanker man said. It rained and rained. Whoosh! The bund overflowed and the stream rushed down, splashing them. The water has been found! Mystery solved! Ranj said. Woohoo! They yowled with joy. Shalini Srinivasan. Shalini Srinivasan writes comics, books, and sometimes research. She spends a lot of her time holding forth at captive adolescents.